I drive on it frequently, and I can tell you it's a safety mess that's there. It's an accident waiting to happen, even without this most recent one. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that was the cause of the accident. I've traveled on there, and I think they're 11-foot lanes on both sides with kind of jersey wall, so you don't run off into the reservoir there. And they have pedestrians crossing there. I mean, the bridge is actually so low on the area that when we get high water, the water comes up over the bridge. I mean, to me, it was very poorly designed, but I'm sure it was poorly designed for a few cars a day, not the thousands of cars that drive on it every day. So we really need prompt action on this, and I think something we can do really fast should be the lowering of the speed limit, and with flashing lights with people coming down both those hills. So I'm asking you to please hurry and let's do something there to where we can avoid another situation.
Secondly, I think we need holistically to look at something. I was chagrined to find out from students and from parents how many knew about how bad the visual path was there after the fact. And I think while we did a tremendous quantitative study of roads in the county, we didn't do a qualitative study. And so we need people to reach out to us to tell us of different areas that are problematic, especially as we head into the summer where young people will be out and about. So people need to contact us, contact the county, whether it be an entrance to some place or whether it be some type of intersection. And we were talking about this this morning, but going downtown and country now to where it hits Ferry Road, because of the vegetation, because of the amount of rain we had, the trees have grown up higher than normal. And so while we can't solve everything, we can't solve anything if we aren't told. And so I implore people to reach out and tell us.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen.
To that end, they can also reach out directly to VDOT. We have an online as well as a phone call system where citizens can call VDOT and put in work orders. I do warn we have 4,700 of those in our system through as quickly as we can with our state forces, but that is also another avenue that we have, and we track every single one of those. So we are working to fix those as well.
On a visibility issue also, on the intersection of Stefaniga and Mountain View Road, it's a dangerous left turn out on Stefaniga to start with, and now that the vegetation and the grass and whatever has grown up high, it's even made it worse. So I would, if you're going to go out and start chopping down weeds, there's a place where I think you should go to also.
So yes, sir. We start within the primaries, so we're doing Route 1 and 17 first, and then we have that on the schedule to do in the first 2 weeks of June. So we work based off the highest level of traffic, and for Stafford County, that's the primaries. So we're trying to get those as opportunities where water stands on the road, which we've had accidents associated with that. But we do have Stefaniga and Mountain View on our work list in the next.
How many times a year are you actually cutting grass now on public?
We cut grass 3 times a year.
Okay. Do you think that's adequate in some of the places like we're talking about?
As we need to, we go out and do it more if we have state forces available. We did apply a plant growth retardant to a number of our primaries to help reduce the growth. We applied that earlier in the month of May, so that has helped us reduce some of that we can try to extend the period as we get back into our mowing season.
Right. Well, these roads, the ones we're talking about here, now, if somebody bumps the back of a car on Interstate 95, all of these roads back up because of the amount of traffic that's on them, which makes it more unsafe for these kids who are just trying to get home from school or go to school, with all the extra commuter traffic that doesn't really care how fast they're going or where they're heading. So this is very personal for me. So we need to be much more aggressive than we are. we're failing these kids. Not you personally, okay, you know, but overall we are. So, thanks.
Any other questions or comments? Let me see if I can, how soon are you going to be doing the cutting of the trees and the weeds?
We're doing it this week.
You're doing it this week. Jason, how soon can we get that front section of that driveway paved?
I'll have to take a look to see if we have the ability to. I'll have to take a look contractually how long it'll take, but pretty quick. It's a low dollar amount, I would say.
Okay, well, we're not, you know, I appreciate your concern, but we're not concerned about the dollars. I mean, we'll find the money.
Sure.
This was a horrific accident. Affected a lot of people. Thank you.